Hello and welcome back for the exploration and stuff that was promised. Yay. So let's, I was just saying we could eye a casual city up here on a plains hill for some extra production and things like that. Do we want to go that way? It looks like we're going to be a little bit limited if we go that way. I think we could move here and here. Still have the river crossing as a one-turn thing. I'm worried that if this is open, then we could move, but if not, I think this is a little bit safer. Interesting. So couple sugar, workable by our capital, not workable by our capital. So yeah, that right up there looks pretty nice. Now, of course, our extra policy slot doesn't matter until we can actually have policies. I don't want to move again. I think I'm going to stay. We could move here and then up onto the hill. That's an option. Oh, man. Do we take the hill? Or do we keep moving? What are we going to run into? Probably tundra and maybe a city-state. This is a really nice long river. It's very interesting. So the options here are move up onto the hill and take hopefully a chunk of vision there. But we could also get the same by just going down here. Where are we most likely to meet somebody? We want to be a little bit aggressive. This kind of locks us in, I think, whereas this gives us a little bit more freedom. So if I move here, worst case scenario is move onto another hill and take more vision. I think I like it, though. We get to move onto a hill and cross a river at the same time. Cool. Rewarded. So we're definitely looking at God of the Open Sky again, because we have a lot of culture available there as far as pastures. All right, and then where are we going here? Another luxury. Three turns till our slinger. Hey, Lone Wolf. I really don't know what kind of victory we're going to go for with this. I really, really don't know. I can't seem to decide. This is a game where a scout might be really, really nice. I think I'll find somebody if I go north. And I kind of want to protect that, I think. We want to expand, but we want to expand in like a tight circuit. Okay. Ah. Okay. That's actually nice. We get a free envoy and some extra production when producing military units, which is something we plan on doing. However, oh, that's still a good city up there. We of course have no idea as far as what's around us here. All right, well, if he's there, I think I want to go back this way. Wow. I'm liking this land. So if we eye a city here. What is this again? Holy site. That would technically get this mercury. Get the sugar. A little bit weak on opening tiles. We could always just go here. Foreign trade. Discovered a new continent. Why? Alright, let's have our slinger go elsewhere. Could maybe look to get another city up here somewhere. We're obviously in the middle of a continent. This is I almost never do this, but this feels like a scout opening. There's so many hills, hills and rivers to navigate, and I just really want to explore a lot. Seriously, almost never get the scout. That's a pretty good spot, too. It's a little bit weak defensively. Could be looking at something like this.
We are
Okay, finally a neighbor.
Victoria, Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. And soon, dare I say,
Depending where she's
the
at,
Empire.
we either have a very difficult or very easy settler steal. She is over here. So we need to look at the continent map. We are on different? Mu? Are we on Mu? We are on Mu. Okay, so we're on the same continent, so she likes us fine. Oh, we saw this. That's a different continent. Okay. So we're on the same continent. We might have an opportunity here to snag us a settler. Should be really, really sweet. Especially since she is going to covet this territory probably as much as I do. Where'd the continent map go? Turn off. There we go. Alright, well, I kind of want to move towards her then. We're not going to gain any more vision, though. Kind of want to be up on this hill, one of these two hills. She's always such a pain. She's usually an okay neighbor if you're on the same continent. Boy. I want to explore here, but I also want to go provide some fire support for some snagging. Who's the queen? Oh, Vicky, yeah. Queen Victoria. Yeah, let's go directly there. We're getting a scout, so having our military units together makes sense to me. Huh. So this must be a coast, because she always is near a coast. What we can do is cross and explore on the way.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then
This is
when
an
I
awkward
die,
move.
I want to go where they went.
Probably want to go there. She's got a scout. I thought you were playing and Catherine offered friendship because apparently you were partaking in espionage activity. Hey, man. Take that when it's available. Alright, so it looks like we've found the coast, so we kind of know where we want to fill in. Can't overexpand here. But, let's go ahead and get another slinger. In hopes that we can still snag something. Hey, okay.
الواحد الأحد القوي المنتصر الدائم الذي لا ينتهي ملكه أرسل إليك تحياتي.
We'll make it harder to actually get a religion if we wanted to. He's up there. It's pretty far away. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, he's up here. Which means what do we do with this scout? I think maybe go down? No. That doesn't feel right. Go up. Go up, scout. Vicky, where's your settler? Damn. She already placed it? It's turn 13. She's probably already placed it. Oh, did we see one? Shoot, I double moved. Don't double move. It's a bad idea. Okay, let's take a look at this again.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
Don't settle there. Don't do it. All right, let's get a settler now. We're working growth and a little bit of production. That's perfect. We're going to grow again in a turn and add in just a straight up forest or mine. And we have Code of Laws. So, got our extra wild card policy slot, which is sweet. We'll run Discipline. Although we do have a scout. Let's run this. Normally it's Discipline. Might be able to switch and fight barbarians if we need to. But we get to run Urban Planning and God King. Which is really sweet. I really hope she doesn't settle there. Definitely think she might, and it's a very defensive city. Yeah. I'll bet you anything she's going to settle there. Damn it. We missed it by like a little bit. A little disorienting that Victoria and Gorgo have identical colors. Sorry, guys. Probably hard to keep up with that a little bit. All right. So. No profit points yet. We could potentially rush mysticism. We'd need a little help getting the Pantheon to boost this. I don't think we're getting a religion. I think we're going to go warmongery. I'm going to explore a little bit with this dude. Yeah. Well, I mean, I like the city location, so we're going to have to plan on fighting her, I guess. It's going to be pretty difficult to take this city. So what are we going to do here? I'm so mad we missed that. That would have been so nice to snag. Extra production, good food base. Just in general, really nice. Spaced well. So that's not happening anymore. I don't think we're going to have a city up here. I think he's probably going to settle this stuff before we have a chance. And it kind of keeps us safe with the mountains. So, do we target this then? Possibly. I'm really bummed we didn't get that. Let's eye a boost for archery. We have a slinger out and there's a barbarian scout, so let's switch away from this. Looks like they're gonna get the kill though. It's a pretty good one. Amsterdam can give us some more money. I forget that this is Pangea. No wonder it's so... Can always raise her hill to the ground and take it. I mean, I would like... This can stay. That's fine positioning, as far as I can see. On a river, it's got good food tiles and stuff. Problem will be if she does districts
Please
wrong.
accept my warmest thanks for your kind endeavors on the continent we share.
Goodbye. Yeah, that sucks. Barb camp, where are you? Up here? Let's go towards it. I don't really want to abandon the idea that we could steal something from her still. Would be a decent city if we wanted to forward settle Cairo a little bit. Be pretty defensible, and it would start with really good tiles. Really want to get our Pantheon. Interesting. Desert, huh? Sure, thanks for the money. Do we leave this guy up here to maybe snag our settler from him? I think we might. I'm going to move here and then into the rough terrain. Vicky, give me a free settler, will you? So if you declare friendship, we can't declare a surprise war. Which means she gets to settle wherever she pleases. I don't think we can commit to that at this time. Let's also go check it out. I mean, I don't mind having an ally. But we can also see, yeah, she has both. She's used both her initial settlers. So on deity, they start with 3 settlers. So this guy hanging out probably isn't that useful. 3 turns till our settler. We've had 0 kills for culture. Uh-huh. I'm gonna skip a turn here. Hopefully we can get the kill on the spearman. Oh, damn. Interesting. There's a Galapagos, or what is it? What is that? It's not the Great Barrier Reef. That's what it was in 5. All right, good. So that was perfect for us. We now get this kill. Boosts archery. Can finish both mining and archery. And gave us a tiny wee bit of culture. And looks like there's more stuff to kill over here. So let's head that way. Damn. That was a dumb move. I should have moved along the flat terrain. There's a lot of sugar on this map as well.
When you find yourself in a hole, quit digging.
All right. So nothing free. Let's go back here. How do we deal with this stuff? Interesting. Is it the reef? Is that all it is?
The natural history
Yeah,
of this
Galapagos, that's
archipelago
what it is.
is very remarkable. It seems to be a little world within itself.
So pretty interesting. We'd actually have a decent whale tile to work here with some production. And then another one over here. All right. Where do we want to put this city? We get technically these 1, 2, 3. Everything but the sheep here. If we found here, we also never get the sheep. Maybe we could just go here. We would have mountains in range for districts. Also have really nice food tiles to begin with. And this would allow us to go a little bit tighter with our empire, which might be a good idea. Of course, I like the idea of settling near, like towards city-states, so that we can get tiles from their borders. If we start here, we get a lot more growth and less production initially. They're both they are both plains hills, though. We would never found here. It's a little too vulnerable. I mean, he's going to have a hard time sending troops all the way through just because it's, you know, there's a little bit of an impasse here. And we could also send it all the way up here. This city grows really fast. And has a couple pastures for growth. I also think we need to militarize a little bit here. I think we're going to buy a builder. We're going to buy a builder so that we can improve our pastures. Yeah, I think we need to get a little bit more defense here. Of course, we also need money to upgrade to archers. We have 1, 2. We're going to get a third archer 4 turns. Maybe we want to delay. Let's delay archery just a wee bit. We'll sink some production into here. So maybe see if we have some iron. Can't decide which one of these tiles I like. I think I like this one because it moves us towards a couple hills. And in the long run, this is some extra production that this city may well need. Of course, we do have we have river lumber mills to utilize. I think we could do this instead. Then that would move. Could put a city here then. And even squeeze in this. Is that crazy? 2, 3, 4. Possibly one here. And then, of course, our Petra city. Legitimately, though, this city could build the Petra with these opening tiles. It would actually have enough production to build Petra here, and it would increase the silver as well as the this one hill. It is interesting. In late game, can you form alliances with other nations, sort of like NATO? Yeah, you can form defensive pacts and alliances and things. It's hard to do on deity. All right, well, let's start with this city. It's a little bit close. Damn. What if we went down here? Then we'd lose too much. I think it'd be too awkward. We have to expand a little bit more conservatively. Oh, and there's another barb camp. Yeah, we definitely need some more military. And we might need to just commit to the archers. I think I like this. Let's do this. Sure. So we could buy tiles and actually finish craftsmanship with a boost. But is that worth it? Buy a builder is what I meant to say. If we buy a builder, we do increase our capital production quite a bit. So I think I like that. And then let's work on foreign trade, just so that we're not wasting any culture, especially if we get a kill over here somewhere. And we've got decent production, so we should still have enough money to upgrade our slingers. Speaking of which, we either have to move on this right away or let this guy found upgrade and then do it. I think that's probably okay. So we'll move over here. Is he moving on me already? I think this should come back and deal with this. Maybe figure out what that tile is in the meantime. Ow. Oh, crap. So move here. Next turn we can found, and we can afford to upgrade this guy into an archer. It's going to kill our gold per turn a wee bit. You need to heal. And I actually want this here so it can cross the river in one turn versus upgrading and have to move and then move. Ooh, that's what I want. I'm going to go help here now, since we made an ill-advised swing. I forgot that we're not running the extra 5 strength. That does matter. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. This dude moved towards my slinger. That's interesting. So we could take the money and upgrade this guy right away, which would allow us, I think, with a couple archers to defend. And if we settled here and then stole this guy and settled over here, that might be good. Is this desert? Nah, we get a couple crappy desert tiles here, but it's not that bad. So if we snag this, we're going to take some damage from the warrior. But I think that's fine. I mean, we do want to fight early. So this dude can move here and then next turn upgrade into a slinger, because what we're going to do is just take this barb camp and then shoot this guy. And then we get a free city. And you can add some production there. And yeah, let's get even a couple archers. So now let's switch back into archery. Next turn we'll do that. If I... Okay, we get to found this. We get to found this and work really a bunch of crazy food tiles. Also start with an archer. Finish that. Get this. You like it, Cry? Free settlers, man. How does one say no? How does one say no? Boop. Okay, so can't move right away. But I think we're targeting this. Everything else is too vulnerable. Like anything else along this city, even though it might be nicer resource-wise or placement-wise, is a little bit weak. We really just want to go over here. It's a plains hill. We'll get the extra production. We start with really nice tiles. We do pick up the desert, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. And then this dude... Oh, he's moved, right? Right. We might actually need to be here. And then let these guys come back and deal with the barbarian camp on their way back. Yep. Took some damage, which is fine.
I shot an arrow into the air. It fell to earth.
So yeah, that extra culture early on is really, really strong. I'm too weak. As much as I hate healing here, because it's really, really slow, he just has way too much damage on him. So now we can do this button, and this button, And let's go back for this. Well, that'll finish in one turn. I guess that's fine. Okay. And then the movements that matter. How do we get there? Well, certainly start by here. We have archery. Let's go after bronze working. Do I have a mine available? I do, right? Yes. Alright. Let's put a mine there. Do we just befriend her? We're already fighting one war. It's only for 10 turns. We can pretty much peace out right away. We're going to have to be very, very militaristic and defensive. But I think that was the idea anyhow. Free is always the best price to pay. I agree, Digital. I fully agree. I still don't really want to do this, although we did just declare a surprise war. We don't have to take cities, though, so we're not really going to incur a lot of warmonger penalties at the moment that we're anticipating. Except for hers. I'm going to decline again.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
Let's go here. I don't want to be in open terrain with that thing just beating me. All right, and then I think we want to... Let's... I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters which route we go here. I think we're safe regardless. Because we could cross the river, and then neither of these can cross the river. And then we can move. Or we could entice them this way so that they don't cross the river yet. Let's do that. And then next turn we can move over the river. So we've got that. I guess we just... Our boosts are too strong. I didn't realize exactly how much culture we'd be getting early like this. So he kind of pieced out. Like that mine for now. Because we're working it. And then we can go over here and get horses. We're still like 11 turns from a Pantheon. Yep, Acropolis on hills. Yep. Because yeah, you're right. We are surrounded by, which I love. I mean, you guys have seen me play enough to know my love for hills. Build military everywhere. What is she working on? What is this? Holy site, damn. Might have to raise Liverpool, or maybe there's enough territory that we don't need to worry about it. Not sure. Since we committed to this, we might be going more north and just try to fit in some cities. I actually think this guy needs to come down and deal with these barbarians before they spawn out of control. It will also give us a bunch of extra culture. That's where this one was going to go, but we'll just switch them up. Raise it anyway. This sucks. So that was from this camp. So we kind of need to run away from it. We have help on the way. Yeah, so nobody crossed the river. That's what we were going for. And then this is nice and defensible. I am bringing up some military to help out just in case the war goes a little bit long. Alright, we lived. I'm going to have this guy come around this side. Boom, we get to settle. Get to start by working really nice tiles. And we have an archer on its way to help. Should be plenty of defense. Oh, good. So we could go here and take our promotion. I think garrison's in order. Raise it anyway. Guys are so bloodthirsty. Yep. Just give me the militaries. I want it all. We have to go and clear this. Yep. It's gonna shoot us, but should be pretty safe.
Imagination is craftsmanship.
Awesome. We got an extra, some extra culture. You can see that even five culture is almost 2 turns worth of culture right now. It's really nice early boosts on the culture. And then, did we find iron anywhere? Oh, okay. So some iron. And some up there. We didn't settle in a position where we can get it, though. This guy's healthy enough. I kind of want to explore. Curious about this terrain. And tech tree wise, I think we need to start eyeing some science. State workforce, probably not going to get boosted, but it's the one we want. Let's also adjust our policies. Production towards builders is always good, but really what we need is just to produce units faster, since we're producing units everywhere. And boom. So once we get that Pantheon, our borders are going to grow quite quickly. We may wind up trying to buy this sheep so that we can have extra culture here for border growth. Alright, so the scout honestly can go explore. Then we can move the archer in, and I want to just kill that slinger if I can. Whoa! That's a lot of hills. Gives us more money. Yeah, let's start moving 2 at a time away from that thing. Remember, it's Pangaea, so we're not expecting the continent to end. We just kind of have to find ourselves a defensive position and try to be safe from the warmongering we're going to do. Still don't know that I want to commit to that with her. Are they fighting? What's happening? Okay, I think maybe we wind up settling this way. Can get our hoplites now. There's a lot of stuff we need. Let's assess our military. Got a warrior. We've got... This is a future archer. Afraid of commitment. I've had many a long-term relationship. Let's move here and kill this thing. Take the culture boost. 2 culture. That's it? The weak sauce? I like archers early still. I know we can get our hoplites, and that's fine. But the archers are just really, really strong right now. It's either that or we get another settler. Maybe we get another settler. Let's do that. We've added in the production here. We're sitting at 14 production already, thanks to all the hills. And yeah, I'm thinking we need another city over there. Possibly one up here. Cairo has a lot of salt. They are salty AF. Yeah, it looks like Victoria might have declared on this city-state, huh? Here. This guy can move up now. It's a very, very hilly continent. Sucks that we're never going to get this silk. I'm noticing that we're not exactly flush with amenities. Getting that mercury would be pretty clutch, since we passed on this one. Where do we go with military? Do we move over here so that we can last hit this city-state and then just raise it? Oh. Wait, what? Who's she at war with? Hey, Quickie. How you doing, man? Is the city-state beating her up? Is that what's happening here? Why is Liverpool falling? And why does Victoria always get totally shafted? I don't really want to move into Cairo. Hungover, yeah. Saturday morning, man. I'll try to keep my voice down so that you don't have to have a headache.
No man ever
We don't
wanted
get
clay
culture for that,
and then
sadly.
left it, as if there would be bricks by chance and fortune.
Where's that? That's here? Okay. Liverpool healed. Yeah, give me culture. Oh, come on. Could pillage for faith. That is true. That's a good point. There we go. That's a good 12 culture. We like that. You can go ahead and heal up. Ooh, scientific city-state. So we met Soul. Soul's not my favorite bonus, but science is good. Okay. A little bit cautious here. Please die. You didn't die. It's unfortunate. We're a little bit nervous. I think we might want to pull back. It's got a fair amount of units. What's Soul's bonus? Every time you advance an era, you get a free Eureka. One random Eureka from that era. So there's a cultural city-state that does the same thing. I'm going to go see if we can pick off more barbs. The more killing we do, the more culture we get. And yeah, here I think I'm going to pull back a little bit. I don't want to lose, except there is that archer. Take volley and pull back and pray. Might lose that guy. Might lose our scout, our brave scout. Yep. Yep. It's nearly useless. Agreed. Cap is amazing. Campus Acropolis combo. Yeah, I just don't know if I want the Acropolis. Honey, I don't know. I don't know that I can do that with you. It's a little too much commitment.
Means sharing. It's part of the human condition to want to share things. Thoughts, ideas, opinions.
For Pete's sake, come on now. We don't have iron, so swordsmen are out of the question. We can of course get our hoplites, which are almost as good as long as they have their adjacency bonus. Could get horses. We do need irrigation as well for our luxuries here. We are amenity issues already. Let's go that route, I think. Okay. I mean, yeah, so you could do campus, Acropolis, commercial hub. Would be a pretty sweet little little district there. Now what do we need? Builders. So in 8 turns we can change policies again. We're going to run conscription most likely. We're actually probably going to run 2 military policies. I see us fighting a lot. So we could just start some melee units. Trader boosts currency, which is nice, and starts the gold income. I think I'm just going to get a monument, though. I'm just going to pull back, I think. Make him chase me. We get another unit as well. Did this other one run away? I'm going to take volley. Our interest is killing units, mostly. And we want God of the Open Sky. I don't see any other reason. I don't see a reason to do anything else. Yep. Super good. Gives us some extra culture already. Let's get some monuments. So we got the first shot, so we could probably live through that. Do we... No, we killed it. Thank God. Sweet. So do we go fill in some safer territory? Or do we eye a city over here? I ultimately like these cities better. But we don't know if they have amenities at all. And at some point she's going to want to expand. You guys know I'm eyeing the Petro, right? Found here. Get these tiles. This is good too. These are the safest. This does get us the iron. So does this.
A strong economy begins with a strong, well-educated workforce.
Settle west. Do we forward settle her then? This gets us more sugar and the mercury. It also just found there. Let's rethink these for the 10th time. I think I would found there. These are better opening tiles, but this spaces us out a little bit better. Could always just found there too. It's a little bit safer because it's got river on both sides. Could found there and forego a city up here and be on a hill. Have a bunch of cattle to begin with, but then we give up the iron. Do we need the iron though? Other than being a hill with some science. Or a mine with some science. I do like these cities quite a bit. Those bananas and horses, those are all really nice tiles. But it's a lot of desert to pick up. A lot of desert to pick up this early. This is a pretty low production area. Couple hills. You'd have to go here. You have to go here. We would get the citrus then. But we're sort of expanding towards a city-state, and we're not really... this territory isn't under threat right now. What we want to do is claim territory that other people might take from us. Oh, also, let's change this before I forget. We're done with God King. And we'll just take... oh, we don't have the reduction yet. Oh, yeah, we do. There, conscription. Yeah, we want to produce units fast, and then this will give us a bunch more gold per turn, and then urban planning is just fine because we're trying to expand. So that should fix our money. South of the river and forward settle a little bit. So you would do like this, or over here. Kind of like scrooching up towards her. If we go here, we can also fit in that city. We could do this, as well as this. That begins us with the Mercury. We move away from the deer. I don't know how to space this out. Maybe just put one last city down here. Not worry about the desert. Start with good horse tile. Expand into the rest of it. Campus district. Or campus district. Yeah, that's pretty good campus. To the right of the archer. Yeah, I think that's maybe first, because we can get the cattle online. It'll give us a good production base and some extra culture quickly, which means that our borders will expand, which is one of the main concerns. Okay, I think I like this. It's a little bit vulnerable, but she likes us. Maybe we just wind up declaring friendship with her. We could even put another city over here and here. Could do that. It's a lot of cities. All right, well, let's put a cut in the video here. I'm going to let you guys take a look at this and ponder anything while I take a quick break. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. We appreciate it.